up, guys? This is the follow-up video to 48 Talks that from Robin when I messaged him.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Had to pull a
Alright,
little
I see
Jaeger
what you
there.
mean by it, yeah. Like, the way it's recording, it's all jumpy.
That's why I have Onieyez for the backup that we're probably going to use for the video anyways.
Probably.
Health is in the red that I see.
Right, sorry about that. I didn't notice that at first. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's fine. Maybe if I can cut down streaming. Oh well. As long as Onieyez has the backup, we should be fine. But yeah, we're doing a follow-up to 48 Talks Award year-end award special with the categories of Best Song, Best Event, Worst Event, Most Improved Member, Best Show, Best Concert, Most Shocking Moment, and Best Group. Now, Mike might join us later. And I can already see the live streams going to hell, but it's probably because I'm using. No, the thing is, for when I have to use my OBS for Google Hangouts, I have to turn off my hardware accelerator. So that's probably the reason. Oh well. So, what category are we going to start with? I know I want to save the worst and best song for the last two, just like they did.
Let's see. How about we go for best concert?
Okay. Best concert. Who do you want to start off, Ruka? Do you want me to start off, or do you want Onieyez?
Oh, alright, I can start.
Oh.
Well, if you think about it, there weren't really a bunch of big concerts this year.
Nope.
Like, there were only like a handful of them.
2 for 48. Like 2 or 3 for 46.
And I didn't really see the ones for the 46 group. So for me, the one that just sticks out to me the most as being the best concert is Kojima Haruna's graduation concert. That was pretty epic.
Reasons why?
Reasons why, well, I think that they knew that Haruna, Koji Haru was one of those members who, like, she always kind of teased at the time when she was going to be graduating was coming soon. We knew it would be coming soon, and we knew that since she was, like, one of the big headlining members, and she was a first-generation member, and, you know, knowing her personality, because she is quite the personality, we knew that when the time did come, when she was going to graduate the group, she was going to leave in a big way. And she did not disappoint with this Koji Matsuri. Like, everyone was partying. They pretty much treated her like a queen. They had some pretty big moments in, like, the concert of, like, for me, you know, one of the big standout moments was when Sayaka made the most epic entrance, coming down from the sky and singing Mushino Ballad. And
that's right.
like,
That's
that
right. That's
was
right.
sweet. That was really sweet. And plus, like, also the way that she did leave. She left in a big pink limousine. Like, this is just how Koji Haru would want to leave AKB48. She would want to leave on a high note with this big, gigantic party for everyone to just have fun. So yeah, I think it's reasons like that, just because, Koji Haru knew that her time was coming to leave the group, so she wanted to make her final concert, her graduation concert, she wanted to make it unforgettable. Because, like, if I remember correctly, didn't she choose, like, the set list for the concert? Or at least one of them?
Yeah.
So, like, this was all her. I mean,
Do you have any for
it's gonna be
46?
interesting from the girl who, the previous year, entered the Soul Senkyo as a future version of herself as a Catwoman superhero. And when she did ring, she got Oshima Yuko to appear. But that was like kind of the baseline for what we would expect from Koji Matsuri. Just fun and weird. And you just gotta accept it for what it is, because that's how Kojima Haruna does things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's why I think it was the best, just because it was so fun and memorable.
On the 48 group side?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any for 46?
Well, I mean, like I said, I didn't really see any of the 46 concerts, but if I had to say, it would probably be the Keyakizaka Tokyo Dome concert. Just because
Yaki didn't go to Tokyo Dome.
it wasn't Tokyo Dome?
Nogi went to Tokyo Dome.
It wasn't Tokyo Dome, then where was it?
No. Just that I don't know.
Wherever it was, just from like what I saw on Kayaki Show and just what I heard it from you guys, it sounds awesome.
It was their
It looks pretty awesome.
first birthday live.
Was it the first birthday live?
Yeah. That's what Kia
tour,
did this year.
Like, tour around Japan in some locations.
It might have been that. It might have been.
Yeah, that's what Kia
I
did.
mean, I don't know. I'm not the biggest Keyakizaka follower. So, wait, it probably wasn't.
It was during like they did like a tour around like I'm not sure. There. But so that's your pick for 46, Ruka?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Do you have any picks for your 48? 46 best concert?
I thought we were just doing it overall. I didn't expect it, although I should have expected it. Like, sorry, I'm an idiot.
Onieyez? Or do you want to go?
I'm a baka.
Sure.
Best concert?
Yep.
See, I think I only watched. Okay, I watched Kia's first one-man live show, which was their first birthday live thing. I think that was pretty good. I mean, my favorite performance was when Techi was doing her solo, wearing that red suit and stuff. For 48, I think there was only one concert that I watched. It was Mayu's. I like the set list, especially when she was doing Manatsu Sounds Good and the Senbatsu that she chose. It's like, I know all those members.
Mayu Senbatsu.
Yeah, I know all those members. So that was really fun. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all.
And then I guess for mine, 48 for the 48 group wise, just like Ruka had it, it was Koji Haru's grad concert. Because I fell asleep like right before. Koji Haru's grad concert was just great. She had of her concert adult there, and we know based on my stage songs, I like sexy songs. A whole section of just sexy songs within that concert. That was really nice. And just like you said, how she left, it was the most hilarious thing.
I don't have my.
He literally went in a limousine, and everyone's like, "Come back." Left, and the concert just kept on going for like the final. And it was the most hilarious thing. And then people were like, "She's gonna do a showroom in like an hour." How is she gonna do this? So she did the showroom in her car in the limousine, I believe. Oh, Koji Haru to just leave just like that, not even caring.
She was like, "Bye, guys."
It was, and then for 46, it was the one concert that 2-day concert that they showed on Kiyakite. The set list was amazing. The atmosphere of the place was amazing with the 30,000 people there, and definitely had like the songs that they did were just fantastic. The atmosphere there, fantastic. That's all I have to say. Obviously, since it was only shown on Kiyakite, we couldn't really get the full gist of how amazing it was, but just based on the previews of Kiyakite. Okay, that goes for the best concert. Now, what category do you want to do next? Do you want to pick Onieyez? Do you want me to pick?
Yeah, that's what it was. I told you, I don't follow Keyakizaka too much, so I don't know too much about it.
It's fine, it's fine. It's fine, Ruka. It's fine. Okay. I guess the next category we can is the best event of the year. And I guess I'll start this off. The best event, 48 group-wise. I can't really think of any 46 group. Best event of the year. The shuffle. That long-awaited shuffle that we needed. Best event, hands down. Komi Team K. Now.
Woo!
All the Kennings gone. And just AKB. Right?
Yeah.
2018 that I'm really hoping to get. Anything to add about the shuffle? We did discuss it a little bit during that one vid.
Yeah.
Really well balanced, and just like Derek has been saying on 48 Talk, it's now going to be an all-out war within AKB, within the teams now, because each team is just so good in their own way.
Yeah, all the teams
Team 4
really
being
have
the balance,
a lot of
Team
potential.
B being variety, and then Team K being power dance, powerhouse again for dancing.
I really can't wait to see what this new Team K is gonna bring to the table.
I mean, with Komi as captain, if you've seen the documentary that she had, you can really tell that she's actually like she went hard on people during that documentary. And I would love for Ruka and I to watch it, but I need Mike to get a Google Drive of it. Anyways, that's my best event of the year, the shuffle that happened within the last month.
All right, Onieyez, do you have yours, or can I go next?
Yeah, I can do mine. Mine is a pre-Sosenkyo announcement. Yeah.
Oh, the prelims.
Yeah. I was gonna say WIP, but I don't know. I can't accept that.
Yeah, I didn't watch WIP, so I can't really say anything about.
The reason why they didn't do the athletic event is because of WIP. So that's probably why.
That's the reason.
Yeah, that's probably why. Because they did something physical already. So I was like, oh well. It was pretty fun to watch. But prelim was, for me, it was like very shocking, and it was really nice watching NGT. I watched the NGT video so much after it. And I also made that the Hitler really Lillipon video.
You did that?
Yeah, you didn't know?
That's right. That's right. You did. I was watching that like every single day. That was.
Yeah, that event pretty much, Soul Signal pretty much inspired me to do that. So it gave me like, it was pretty fun making that subtitles for that. Yeah.
I think you need to do one for next year.
If there's anything good next year, like, it's probably like.
I'm sure there will be.
Yeah, that was like the first time I stayed up for prelims, and it was really good. So, yeah.
Prelims I've ever watched.
Yeah.
I'm happy for that.
Yeah, plus for me, the prelims came after Judina's birthday stage.
Yeah.
Like, they had Judina's birthday stage at the SKA Theater, and then they went right into prelims.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where that's the reason why I watched it. Watching Judina's Satan's. I've been able to watch it if it wasn't.
Which, by the way, that was a great birthday stage. Just seeing Judina always fills me with happiness.
Yeah, it was like.
And then seeing. Plus, it was fun seeing her reaction. Like, I just loved that reaction of, like, when it announced her name at second, and she was like, what? 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 What?
Yeah.
And then Ogino Yuka. That was the big one.
No.
Oh, you're so loud.
In another category for me. Now, Dustin, you done?
Yep, it goes.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm eating. I got hungry, so I needed to eat.
That's fine.
Well, I'm sure probably a few of you, like you guys, might have to disagree with this, but I chose for best event just because I love this so much. Was the WIP Climax 2017, the pro wrestling event.
That's not bad.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree. It's just I didn't see it, so I can't really say anything on it.
See it.
Like
I'll definitely show it to you later.
They did a good job. I'm still searching for Komi's WIP photo cards.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
everything that happens, because like I watched the drama from beginning to end because I honestly didn't know what to expect from this, just because it was combining two things that in my mind didn't mesh. But when I finally saw the drama, I immediately wanted more of this. So this event answered everything I wanted and more.
Yeah.
Like picking up from where the drama left up at the finale and leaving behind even more potential for like, oh, there could be a season 2 of this, or oh, like they mentioned in 48 Talk, they might have yearly events of this. This could be awesome for the group. I want to see more of this.
Yeah.
Like,
Welcome.
It'd be interesting if they did, but I still want Best Sports Festival back.
I mean, I'm sure it was a risk for them because they're expanding out into this fan base that's completely different from like idol culture and stuff like that. But they did it, and it's pretty awesome.
Like they said, Jirina's now into wrestling, as she is the ambassador.
Yeah, but we'll get to that later. Like, I'll talk about Jurina more later, but yeah, that's just what I consider the best event, just because pretty much it is thanks to Tofu Pro Wrestling that I am now somewhat of a wrestling fan. Kind of similar to how Jurina is, but I'm not as hardcore. I don't
Okay.
know if I have the time and the money to buy all of that merch and all of those clothes, but I enjoy it now. I enjoy watching it.
Best event.
Yep,
We might as well go on to the worst event.
the worst event.
I wonder if we're gonna be unanimous in this.
Well,
Welcome
let's see.
everybody
Let's try it on the count of three. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Jonkin tournament.
Yeah.
Oh!
2 out of 1.
2 out of
Wow.
1.
2-1.
Wow, it wasn't so.
Nope, it was Jonkin.
I mean, the Sosenkyo, yeah, was
Oh.
pretty bad. But
It's like-
think of it
I mean,
this
Junkin
way.
is.
To me, the reason why Junken I picked it as the worst is because even though what happened with the Sosenkyo was really bad, one, they were still able to do it,
Yeah.
and two, even though it was bad,
Oh.
it was still at least memorable. It had some memorable moments in.
Yeah, it's like the girls.
The Jonkin
It's memorable
tournament-
in the worst way.
Well, at least it's being remembered. With the Jonkin tournament, it's like
Yeah,
it was okay, but it's kind of forgetful.
Yeah, there was like no tensions and.
Yeah,
Sometimes-
Junkin was terrible.
I mean,
Yeah.
on paper, the concept of it, of having units compete against each other, is cool. But I mean,
Marley, do you realize how loud you are?
Don't worry, it can't be as worse as Yayo's parents just walking at the most random times.
yeah, I'll be right back. You go on, Onieyez. You can talk about it a bit.
Jonkin. So Jonkin was like, I don't know, I didn't like it. The stage was like,
Yeah.
you can't see
I know.
much. You can't see the
Yeah, it
audience.
was.
And
Yeah.
Sometimes it was so quiet you could just hear their footsteps.
Because also at the previous years they did it at the Budokan. I don't know where they had it this year.
Yeah.
Uh,
It just felt like
yeah,
really
just-
small.
The tension was just terrible.
Yeah.
Like you had that one hype English speaker that did the names, wasn't there this year. That was like one of my most like anticipated things, and just having
I just needed to come in for food. That's all I needed.
there was just no tension at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus I don't know how
Well,
the singles went for.
And edit that
Fairy
because
Winks
we're
and
doing it live.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'll go on to my
It's alright
reason
though.
why the
I mean, it
worst event.
happens.
Sunkyo was definitely, for me, without a doubt, the worst event of the year. It was in Okinawa. Management was really, really, really stupid. Okinawa. Actually looking forward to the actual concert. This year would have been the first year I would have been able to see it, but no, it got canceled.
Yep.
Just when they announced the cancellation of the concert up until the next day, of how like they were saying how like some people were it might have been after the Sosenkyo. No, it was after the Sosenkyo, where some of the members were stuck in Okinawa because the weather was so bad. It was terrible, and the way that they had to do it with showing each of the stages, because there was no fans there, and it just exciting. And then we have, of course, Viripon's marriage announcement, Mayu's graduation, And then me, Comey's massive drop from 21st to I believe it was 53rd. It's the Future Girls. And as you know, during they heard me. The moment that Comey was announced at 53, I was crying all the way until the end of the Sosenkyo. Bad for me. And I believe this might be Churi's first event too, because of also his Oshi that happened to also get a major drop, Sakipon. And then having Churina come in third place again. I wanted her to win, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted her to win too, but I was still proud of her. Like, similar to what happened to you, I cried for Jurina.
But I was just crying the entirety of the event pretty much because of Comey.
Like, actually, if I can bring it up, just to give, like, a comparison, I cried for Jurina when she got third in the Sosenkyo, but I also cried for Hollywood Jurina when she won in the WIP Climax event. And I also kind of got teary-eyed during the drama, just because there was that whole character arc with her.
I'm just glad that this year's over, that Sosenkyo's over, and it will be remembered for the worst reasons.
Yeah.
At least it will be remembered, unlike certain things.
Yeah,
I would rather have something not be remembered than be remembered for something really terrible.
Oh, I'm making a recap
That's
video
just me.
of Sosenkyo. It's just like 3 minutes long right now. I don't know if it's funny.
We'll see. With going into that, shall we go? Perhaps we can go now into the most shocking moment.
Yeah, we can go into the most shocking moment.
Again, I kind of have a feeling we're all gonna be unanimous on what it is, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to take the risk, or do you want to go for it?
I think it's going to be different.
Really?
Oh, okay.
I guess you can go then. Or we can go.
I'll
can
go. Well, for me, I put as the most shocking moment was something that came completely out of left field. And I have never seen this happen before in the group, so it just completely pulled the rug out from under my feet. And that was the fact that at the Sosenkyo, you brought this up earlier, Suto Ririka announced that she was getting married.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not mine, but it was a hell-ho for just after like a month. It was a hell-ho after the announcement.
You have to agree, right? Nobody could have predicted this, right?
Nope.
Like, the moment she said it, it was like, people, at first they thought this was a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke. All the NMB members were like standing up, laughing.
Like, everyone was thinking this is a joke, but then she's saying, no, I'm serious. I have met someone, I have fallen in love, and I'm going to marry them. And then I'm like, wait, what? You're doing what?
Omedetou.
Yeah, and then you hear the omedetou from the members. Like, they're happy for this, and I mean, you should kind of be happy for Ririka, because, she's found love and she's getting married, but she could not have done this at a worse time. Like, this was during the Sosenkyo,
Which is the biggest event for AKB.
It's a
48
huge
groups.
event. And before that, the biggest shockers we ever got from an announcement at the Sosenkyo were graduation announcements, like Mariko's graduation announcement. Like, that was huge when she first announced it at the Sosenkyo.
Kojima.
Kojiharu, yeah, it was a pretty big deal, but it wasn't like, it was more like, finally. And-
Sashi winning for the first time.
Yeah, that was a shocker. And you know, when later on, when Mayu announced her graduation, it didn't have that much as big as of a punch. Because we're still thinking about Nika getting married! We're too distracted
Mayu's graduation
by that to
announcement
focus
was
on this!
completely overshadowed by that. Even with all the news outlets, too.
It was crazy!
You also have the same thing, Onieyez?
No, mine is NGT owning prelims.
Oh!
Yeah. Because I was watching like all the theater shows and then I was like just closing. NMB, they were freezing. Close NMB. SKE, their stream was going up and down. So I had to close it. I was watching just NGT and AKB, so. Yeah. It was really fun watching them. Their reaction was the best, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, when it got to
that was
third, I was like, okay, Sashi and Jurina, and then the first, I was thinking maybe Minagishi finally getting first, because she was the only Senbatsu that wasn't called. And then it was Ogiyuka. That was crazy. It would have been crazy too if Minagishi got first. Yeah.
To that, my most shocking moment was Ogiyuka getting number 1 in prelims. It's like you said, Sashi getting number 3.
Yep.
Okay. Drina has the chance to get number 1.
yeah, I was like
And
so
number
happy for that.
2.
I was like, Yosha!
I was getting really hyped because I was watching SKEs or was
Yeah,
it AKBs?
me too.
And then all of a sudden, number 2, SKE48. I'm like, wait, what?
Huh? Huh?
I'm like, Serena's number 2? I'm like, who the hell was number 1? GT48. I'm
Huh?
like, who is that? Like, who even is this member? Who is this, like, member? Nobody. Like, and then what Sarah did after, when she made the memes, based on, because
We
it's prelim.
have memes.
This meme, when you finally beat Mayu and Sashi, number 1. When you finally beat the 2 people, but you still do not get first place.
I've seen a an AKB48 like crack video, if that's what you want to call it.
Oh my god, yeah.
And they had a joke where it was like, I don't know where this was taken from, but it was like, it had Jurina's face kind of pasted, photoshopped onto this. It looks almost like a Barbie doll. And like she's talking about, oh man, what was it? I can't remember. But it's like, she's talking to someone, which I think it's either SKE fans or NGT fans or something like that, just in general. And then Ogiyuka walks in, and then the person who's pretending to be Jurina, like in this really prissy voice, says, "Who the heck are you?" Except she doesn't say heck. And then Yuka says, "Who the heck are you? I asked you first." It's like,
I remember seeing that.
It's kind of hard to describe because you just have to see it for yourself. But I remember seeing that and I was like, yeah, that looks pretty much like how it went down, except a lot more prissier, a lot more like Mean Girls or Heathers.
Yeah, that was definitely the most
like,
shocking moment of the year for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then Surprisingly, I totally forgot about the Sutorika marriage announcement. The first thing that came to mind was prelims, Ogi. Number one. This unknown girl. You're getting first.
The Cinderella girl, the dark horse. I remember just seeing her reaction of like, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way.
Keating's reaction,
Yeah, Yukino was
which
like,
was
Yuki's
probably the
always
best
good
reaction.
reaction.
yeah, Yukino was like, damn, I'm at the wrong theater.
I'm at the wrong theater. That's a good one.
Yeah.
The next category.
What's that going to be? Will that be best show?
No, I think the next category we should do is the most improved member of the year.
Ah.
Okay,
You want to go, Onieyez?
I can go. Let's see.
All right.
I'm gonna be biased and say Shiroma Miru. Yeah, because I think ever since she said she made her announce her speech at Milky's graduation that she's going to be center and take NB forward, so
Harley, put up the shower.
she actually did that. So I'm happy for her. She got to Soul Senkyo, Senbatsu. Yep, she's like in,
And she centered Masaka Singapore.
yep, and they're Raduta people.
Waruta people.
Raduta people. Yep. Two centers now, which is pretty
Mhm.
good. So my 46 is Yuki Yoda Yuki. I think she's
Oh,
she's like in a bunch of magazines, and she did like 4 magazine shoots with Nanase. She has a photo book, and she's going to be in a live movie of Mob Psycho 100.
Ooh. Oh, was it a movie? I thought it was a drama.
Oh, drama movie? Well, live version of that anime.
Potato.
Yeah. So she's like getting jobs left and right pretty much.
Hmm.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Ruka, do you want to do yours or do you want me to go? Go next.
Oh no, I'll go.
Oh no, that was my best year. Oh well. Best year for members.
Whoops.
Oh.
Whoops.
Yeah, just go.
Do you want to just do that best year instead of most improved?
Sure.
I mean, sure, we
Fine,
can do
we'll
best
change it
year.
to-
So best year for Onieyez, just to be clear, was Shiro Mamiru, right?
No, I mixed it up. I was looking back and forth for the like, most improved member, Shiroma Miru. Best year is Yoki Yoda.
Oh, okay. Best
Oh.
year is Yuki Yoda.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yuki.
Okay, so we just did the most improved. Most improved for 46.
Oh, most improved for
Or no.
46? I'm gonna say Ito Lidia. She's like one of the most popular third gens. She got to be center of their third gen song, which is my favorite Nogi song. And she got to MC for them during Tokyo Idol Festival. So, and she won the drama thing. I don't know, for their year-end
I think
show.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, for their year-end show. She's getting pretty good. And her photo cards went up like 1,000 yen when she got center. I was like, damn. Yeah.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Ruka,
All right,
your most
so
improved member?
most improved member. Just wanted to be sure I was getting the right one.
Improved, yeah.
Okay.
Most improved.
So, okay, first off, I don't really have one for 46 group,
That's good.
but like if I had to prove one, I guess just from what I heard from them talk in a 48 talk, it'd probably have to be Nagahama Neru.
Yeah.
Like I think she went through a lot of growth this year, and I'm proud of her.
I would also agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But for me, like the one
46.
that I chose for 48 group, which I find improved the most, was Obata Yuna from SKE 48.
yeah. Did she get?
It's not too many people follow SK that much.
Yeah, what rank was she?
Discord.
Was she rank 80?
Was she rank 80 in the Sosenkyo?
Obata Yuna. Rank 72. So 80 is
72.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she's been getting like magazine shoots as well.
Yeah, like ever since maybe the Sosenkyo was the catalyst, but ever since I've been seeing her more and more. Like just this year, she has centered the newest single, Igai ni Mango.
Yep.
And she's going to be the center for the next one that's coming up next year for SK's 10th anniversary single, which is great for her that she's getting a lot more spotlight. And like ever since then, I've been seeing her more and more in certain TV shows and news programs. She's been appearing a lot more to me, and I've just fallen in love with this girl. She's adorable.
Yep.
And also, as I've seen from the making, she is also not short of dorkiness, as to be expected from SKE 48 because they're all weirdos. And yeah, like you said earlier, the magazine shoots, even though she's really young, she's like super pretty. So it's really nice seeing her in these, these magazine shoots.
Yep. And
So yeah, that's why I consider it Obata Yuna most improved member.
Yeah, she's probably one of the younger girls that management's pushing. That's
Yeah,
not getting.
she's like 15.
Yeah, she's not getting as much hate as the other younger girls.
Anna from HKT.
HKT.
From the fans.
Or AKBs.
Oh.
Or. Yeah. I guess I'll go on to my most improved member. Now, 46, I agreed with Neru for being the most improved member. 8 side, it's without a doubt for me, Machiorin, most improved member.
Macharin!
My things before I watched the 48 talk thing, so if there's some similarities, I'm sorry. Just watching her grow variety-wise in an AK Bingo, and then also with her showrooms, how much she's improved is just amazing.
It really is. Yeah. Like, she learned a lot from it.
Yeah. And then just the variety sense and just sticking with it.
Yeah, it was thanks to seeing her on AK Bingo that I even know who she is. Cause like I just remember like, oh, she's this person from Taiwan, and that was it. That's all I knew about her. She's from Taiwan. I never really saw anything about her. I've never really seen her in any shows or any stages. But then I see her on AK Bingo, and I see her growth where she comes out of her shell more, and she's doing all these hilarious things. Otamage.
Otamage!
Otamage! And it's the greatest!
Just like 48 Talk said, she's probably, without a doubt, now going to rank in next year's Sosenkyo because of how much she's improved.
Yes.
If I had to guess, she's probably going to either get into Future Girls. I think she might get into Future Girls next year. Under Girls. Maybe with Next Girls. But I think it's going to be Future Girls.
All right.
But just
That sounds like a
just
good
seeing
bet.
her rank, but just seeing her rank is gonna make me really really happy.
Who wants to bet $20 that at the start of her speech, like, if and when she does rank, she has to start her speech by saying "otamage." She'll just be like, "otamage, shinjirare no."
She's. I can see her definitely doing that.
Yep.
That would just be great to
so
see.
I guess that's done for the most improved members.
Who did I say?
Best year for member now. I mean, we already know your best year for member for 46 group
Yoda.
was. You have a 48.
Yeah, it's Ogi Yuga for sure. It's her best year. It's like, I think ever
Ogi's
since
also mine.
ever since I was been following her since second draft. So yeah, she hasn't changed much. She's always been like super happy, and yeah, I always knew that she was going to be like popular someday. I wrote that on Derek's blog. So then she became first in prelims. So she's on a bunch of TVs now, and she did that all by herself before prelims. So she didn't get a push either. So I'm really happy for her. Yeah.
Yeah, and
My
plus she also
best year for member.
centered NGT's latest single, so that's
Yeah.
really great for her.
She was instantly Senbatsu, and everyone knows who she is. So
Yeah, 50,000.
the biggest is in rank for Sosankyo from like 95 to 5. That's insane.
Like, good
Just
for
in
her.
1
Just
year
round of
alone.
applause for Ogiuka.
Also watching her showroom when I was able to, she's absolutely crazy.
Yeah. She's
On
always
drugs
like,
all the time.
it's like, I wonder who buys her
Is
all
it
those
true that
costumes.
she really? Is it true that she really did a showroom in a pink afro and a muscle suit?
Yeah.
I have to see this now.
Yeah.
She is absolutely.
Well, I mean, I know. I've
Awesome.
seen her in All Night Nippon. She's a wild card.
She also has one
I
where
mean, to be fair, everyone in NGT is kind of a wild card. Everyone's weird in some sort of way.
Yeah, she also has one where she's wearing a dinosaur suit. Oh,
A
she's,
dinosaur
yeah,
suit?
she's riding a dinosaur.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, like she's riding a T-Rex.
That is great.
It's crazy.
Oh, only okay. I don't think any of them.
And people thought that Sally Amaki
Oh.
showrooms are memeable. This is quality.
No. Double showrooms, without a doubt.
Why are people memeing them more then?
Well, because the international fans look more towards there's an idol that speaks English.
NGT doesn't
True.
have a big international fandom.
We need to do something about that. The three of us here need to do something about that.
I don't know any Japanese. If I do, so
I know quite a bit of Japanese, so I'm good.
It's like,
For
All right, who's next?
my
which one of us?
For my 46 best year for member. Let's see. My best year for member. Either have to be Nedu or just me personally would be Momoko. Year for member. Momoko, because she was one of the double centers for the Nogi single.
she got a lot of hate for that.
I mean, she might have gotten a lot of hate, but then also her character that she showed in Nogi Bingo 8,
Yeah,
a spotlight
she's not crying that much
in that
anymore.
season. Yeah.
Yeah, she's getting better.
Then Nedu
Hmm.
for Kayaki,
Yeah. Yeah, the
and then
reason
Yuruka on Onieyez.
I didn't mind, but the reason I didn't say Neru is because Neru has always been like really popular alongside Techi. Like her handshakes has always been sold out and stuff, and she's always been
True.
getting like magazine shoots, and she's always been like at the top as well. It's like Techi might do
True.
center for their song, but Neru's always in their song, and Neru's also center for Hiragana. And when Techi does her solo, Neru does her solo. So yeah,
Mm.
so they're always.
And Ruka, your best year for member.
Dun, dun, dun,
Ruka.
dun, dun, dun. She froze.
What? Hello?
Your best year for member.
For 46, I don't. Well, I mean, I would want to say for 46, Ikta Erika.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Oh.
Like, she's super
My
talented, and
Nogi.
she's been getting
My
a
Nogi Kami.
lot of stuff.
Oh.
Like, she's done 2 musicals,
Ah.
Yep.
She
which
just had that
is
solo
awesome. The solo concert, she was cast in the movie that Nogizaka did. And, like, also watching her Unplugged concert, her Unplugged perform Ikikata was amazing. Like, it's just proof that she really is a really talented girl and she will go far.
Yeah.
But for 48 side, this is like,
Dun, 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 dun.
I want to say partial bias, but I do have some really good reasons for this. But for 48 best year for member, I had to pick Matsui Jirina.
Yeah, she's doing pretty good.
Mhm. Yeah, like,
Reasons?
despite not winning in the Sosenkyo,
Yeah.
she still had a really good year. And, like, kind of think of it as this. I've heard this saying once. It's like, sometimes you can't win the trophy, but you can still win a prize. So even though Jirina didn't win the Sosenkyo, and I feel like next year might really be her year, just because next year was going to be a big year for SKE in general, Jirina still had a lot going for her this year. Like, I mean, for one, it was her 20th birthday. This year was her 20th birthday. So it was, like, big reason to celebrate. And then also, as we mentioned before, this is the year that Tofu Pro Wrestling happened. Hollywood Jirina happened. We were blessed with a blonde-haired Jirina.
Yep.
And she became a huge pro wrestling fangirl. Like, in just a matter of days, she is one of the biggest wrestling fangirls I've ever seen. Even more so than my brothers. And my brothers really like wrestling, but Jirina is like, half of the work she's doing now is wrestling related. Because now it's like, it's not only her just being, Hollywood Jirina, this persona that she created, but now she's an ambassador for the Wrestle Kingdom 12 event. And, like, you see her appearing on shows of, like, collaborating with these other big-name wrestlers. for New Japan Pro Wrestling, which I have become more and more familiar with because thank you, Judy, now thank you, Pro Wrestling. I have become more, kind of more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Then
And plus, she's just reaching out to a wider audience now. And plus, probably the biggest thing, which I think is an incredible achievement for her, is that one of her very own original songs got to be on SKE48's second album, which released this year. And I am so proud of her for that. I'm proud of her for everything that she's done this year.
Okay.
So yeah, even though she didn't win the first place in the Sosankyo like she or me or any of us wanted to, but I still feel like this was the best year for her.
You good? You done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I guess the next category we can go for is of the year.
Alright.
Or whatever. I guess I'll go first. So I would have to say is definitely Kiyakite Kakenai. That show just improved Kayaki's variety just so much. And plus, that show just makes you get to know them a lot more than what it ever did with Kea Bingo. Things that they even do and Kiyakite. It's just so enjoyable to watch. USJ Queen, to seeing Neru's hometown, to seeing that crazy love, whatever he would ever call it, that Kayaki has. I don't even know how to even describe that love, the love connections or whatever.
Relationship chart.
Yeah, that
love chart.
Massive relationship love chart. Oh my god. And it's just a show that I just never get tired of watching. And I guess a close second would have to be Bingo, but just not as much. But Kayakite definitely is my best show of the year.
I don't remember anything from AK Bingo.
Are you guys serious?
Yeah, what did happen this year?
Muramoto's just being...
Well, I guess when they play kickball.
Okay.
I remember
some funny moments in this year's AK Bingo, but...
Okay, here's an unpopular opinion. I actually still really like AK Bingo, and I like this new AK Bingo.
I like it, but...
I mean, I like AK Bingo too,
you had to give me some time to warm up to the new hosts.
Bad boys.
But I mean, that's just Muramoto's character when he's,
Yeah. To me, it got kind of boring when they were just doing talk show kind of thing. Because that was pretty much every other Japanese show.
Look, even though they don't do the physical activities as much, I still think it's really good. I still come in to watch it just because I want to know what crazy thing happens next. Because even though they're not doing Muchaburi Dodgeball or Shojiki Shogi anymore, they still have some interesting segments. They have funny members. There was the Halloween cosplay event. There was the Valentine's Day event. There was the kickball tournament between AKB and Team 8.
Yep.
Which was hilarious. And bring it back a bit, Macharin.
Yeah.
Macharin steals the show every time she's on there. Just recently they had a special for Mayu's graduation where she came in and she answered members' requests. That was great to see. So, AK Bingo, it's still different, but it's still good. It's just a different kind of good now. You just gotta accept it for what it is.
I
Like
think
Kiyakite will always be in my heart more.
I think the reason why they don't do shogi anymore is because Takamina's not there. They can't make fun of her. It's like somehow they always try and make fun.
Also, I want to be clear with something. Despite the tangent that I just went on, I did not pick AK Bingo as the best show. I just picked it as a personal favorite.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. Well, it's getting better. It got boring in the
And what's your best show?
Also, like, I didn't know if you could choose this since it was a drama, but, like, I picked second place is Tofu Pro Wrestling. Just because, again, it made me like wrestling, and they combined two completely different things that you think wouldn't mesh, but they mesh really well.
It's something you would see in anime.
There actually is an anime about like a girl who was part of an idol group, but then she leaves to become a pro wrestler. Which, it's okay, the plot's really dumb, but
yeah.
if you're just gonna watch it just for the matches, that's okay. It's just kind of dumb.
Yeah.
But no, what I picked for the best show, which I was kind of surprised that let's see, really, I didn't really get finished watching 48 Talks, so I don't know if they did bring this up later on or what, but honestly, what I picked for best show was Uchi no Gaia when AKB guest starred. The special episode where they were in.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
That was incredible.
That was funny.
Like, I mean, you have AKB members going up against all these different comedians, which some of them they know even, and yes, Steve, they even had an imitation Akimoto Yasushi, and they even had imitation AKB members. And not only that,
Mariko.
but the guest that they were trying to please was Shinoda Mariko.
Yeah.
It was great to see Mariko interacting with some of the newer members, especially since she herself said some of them she doesn't even recognize anymore. Like, she only knows like 2 or 3 people. Which I think that's crazy, but it's seeing her interact with these newer members is great. Like Macharin making Taiwan food for her, the panda nabe, that was adorable. And all of them
Then we also
dancing
learned
Koisuru fortune cookie at the very end, like them and the comedians was hilarious. Like, the comedians were great too. The comedians had some great moments along with AKB48. And, you know, they had Muramoto to help them out with certain things. And, you know,
that was really, really nice.
Probably the moment that stole the entire show was this whole skit with Miho.
Oh, no.
Well, yes, Akimoto Yasushi is great, Steve.
That was my moment.
The imitation Akimoto Yasushi was great.
This group?
But the skit that happened with Miho and the comedian duo and the other really short comedian who Miho almost kissed, that whole entire skit was hilarious. And like, I almost believed it. I almost thought they were serious. Like, Miho, are you for real now? Are we gonna have another Suto Ririga moment here? But no, it was just a comedic skit, and I was like, oh my god, that is genius.
Or is it? Dun, dun, dun.
My favorite moment was that.
Next, thank you.
Akimoto impersonator.
Center is Iko.
What happened to this group?
When did you become this kind of group?
Especially, we also learned that some members like have 5 days off
Which is
within their week.
kind of insane. You need to be giving these girls
Which
more
is-
work.
But now that you think about it, if some of them actually do have like 5 days off, showroom is just immensely fantastic now.
Yeah, it is.
Because if they're not working, at least they have PR to
Like, you know,
do through
if they don't
showroom.
have school and they don't have work, they can just be like, well, time to get on showroom and promote myself.
Yeah. So your best show was the
Uchi no
comedy
gaya
thing.
ga sumimasen special.
piano guy. Okay. You want to go into the? Oh wait, Onieyez, you still have yours, right?
Best show?
Yeah, best
Yes.
show.
It's the same as you. Kyaki kite.
Kyakite. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Any reasons?
Not really. I just like it. Especially, I think my favorite episode is probably the basketball challenge one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where my Oshi
Or
Uemura Rina, she was doing the basketball and then she shoot it and then it went back and it bounced, hit her. That was pretty funny. Yeah.
And then I don't even know how Uzeki even had cleared that, to be honest. Like literally, Uzeki has.
Yeah. And then
I think it was
Vertica.
like, oh. Didn't she? No, she ran into the hoop. Ran into the hoop. But then we also had the sports competition
Yeah.
too. Their annual, but this time with hiragana versus
Yeah.
kanji. Babe making the funny joke of how he was calling kanji the PTA moms.
PTA moms.
Yeah, especially Saito Fuyuka, the leader. And I couldn't stop laughing. And then also how when Sawabe was against Beimiho, and Beimiho just kept on making her shots
Yeah, she's pretty good.
constantly.
Like, she's really good. It's crazy.
Like Hakanai never ceases. Stop making me laugh.
For the yeah, for the
Tsuchida.
for the Netter episode, I was thinking that could have been like the start of a horror movie. Because everyone's like super nice. Everywhere she goes, everyone's like super nice to her, and you don't see like any kids, and then you come to like this one kid, and they could make a movie out of it. It's like when Saito Furuka goes, he asks like one of the people, it's like, why there's no kid? And why is this one kid there? And then the old people's like, that's the ghost. It's like, da-da-da.
Really?
It's like the reason.
And then
why
we had dubbing over Boudica, because Boudica never talks, like ever. Remember? Aobe and Tsuchida, they're just amazing hosts.
They're
for that
great.
show. And just bring out the best in the members. So that's your best show?
Yeah, that's probably the last time they'll do the voiceover.
Because Boudica said she didn't like that.
Yeah.
Guys, stop
Sadly.
it, please.
Now on to the next category. The third last category. For who did you think was the best group?
Best group.
Okay, so I have two choices for 48 because I really couldn't choose between them. But for me, the best year, or the best group, was SKE and NGT. Like NGT we brought up earlier, you know, what happened with Ogi no Yuka, how
Yeah.
she jumped her rank in Sosenkyo. But in general, it was a really good year for several NGT members. Like Yamada Noe getting pushed more, like in Variety. Nakai Rika, like them pushing her a lot. Like her character in Tofu Pro Wrestling was hilarious.
Yeah.
She was like the little weakling girl who couldn't really do anything, but she's just adorable and hilarious. And plus, like, also, this was the year that Kitahara Rie announced her graduation. So it was like, with her stepping out of the group, it's time for the younger aces, like Katomina, Noe, Ogiyuka, Rika, Moepi.
Oh, Kappa.
It's like, it's time for them to shine.
I feel really bad. I just realized that we actually have friends on the live stream.
Really?
Wait, what?
Mike's been commenting the whole time.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
And also DX Takami.
Oh.
Hey guys! Hi! Just
You can't
adorable
see it,
and
but I'm
hilarious.
raising
My hand.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness!
I've just been
You really
looking
haven't
at my
been
OBS.
commenting. Oh goodness! I'm sorry, Michael.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, both DX and Mike. I'm sorry.
Oh goodness, this is embarrassing.
I just kind of just. But okay, so yours is NGT and SKE.
Yeah, NGT and SKE, because SKE, like I said before, this was a pretty big year for them. Like, they had their second album come out. They had the unit competition event, which was great. It was hilarious to see all of these different combinations of members interacting with one another. More members have been appearing in like different variety and news shows and stuff like that. And this was the start of SK to Musubi no Ichiban, which was great. Which I know a lot of people say it's like Odekake Light. A lot of people compare it to HKT no Odekake, but it's still a really good show. It's a cute show. And with next year being their 10th anniversary, I can only imagine it's gonna get even better for them.
Oh, damn. 10th year already.
Yeah. You said for NGT already? Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah.
On to Onieyez. The best group for me. Without it, there's no doubt. Okay. There was Kayaki was this year.
Your
Just the AKB group was I'm gonna say was the worst of all the groups. And then if I had to pick for a 48 group side for the best year, I would have to say the highest with SK 10th, no, not their 10th, their 21st single league Gaini Mango. Scratch that, no. NGT best year, best group of the 48 side.
Mm-hmm.
They just release song after song after song that are just amazing.
Yeah, I think it's no question that Kayaki dominated this year.
Singles were amazing that they did.
okay.
NGT is just bringing out more variety. And with their second single being really, really good. three and was it three? I feel like it was three NGT members that made Zimbatsu this year. Just after being around for like 3 years. Well, has it been 3 years since NGT, or has it been 2? But just having
Just
I
two.
feel
this
like it's
group
been
just
2.
Yeah, just 2.
in the second year alone that the group's been made, 3 Senbatsu members. Basically, that's
Almost
the
4.
best group overall. Yeah.
You are lagging on my side.
Oh, my bad.
It's
So I hope you
it's
got.
alright. It's alright.
Yeah, hope you got that recorded. My turn. Best group NGT 48. It's pretty simple. I was gonna say NMB, but then I guess they're just trying to get out, starting new.
Yeah.
So it's NGT 48 pretty much.
Mm.
And for 46, I did put down Kia, but I guess they improved a lot. But then
Yeah,
Nogi,
they improved.
they did a lot too. Nogi did so much this year.
They did.
The Dome concert,
Yeah, they also
They
won.
had a movie.
which is amazing.
Yeah, they did a lot. And they also won Song of the Year.
Concert.
Bravo for them.
Yep, Song of the Year. That's pretty good. That's pretty crazy. Like I don't care about awards, but they actually won something. So good for them. Nogi.
Okay.
And also Nogi did, I think Nogi did a lot better at promoting their 3rd gen compared to Kia,
Yeah.
Tarragona,
Yeah.
and 16 gen. So yeah,
Without a doubt, they did.
yeah,
Because Kea with Kyaakite, which is their like major show.
yeah.
Here time, and then 50 something episodes after showing them introduce.
Yeah. And then they're not even on there anymore. Sometimes they're on.
Sadly, they're not on there.
Yeah.
The Hiragon should be doing their because they won the sporting event.
Yeah.
So we will get to see them again. For the best group.
Yep. And I think we're on to our 2 final topics. The big ones.
Next category.
Worst song.
Oh, we're going from worst song. Okay.
Oh, we can do best.
We're saving the best one for last. No, we're saving the best song for last.
Alrighty.
Happy light mood at the end.
Good. Good.
I'll go last for a worst song because I'm gonna go on a tangent, just like Eric did.
Okay. I guess can I go unless Onieyez wants to go?
We can go. I can go. Let's see.
Okay.
For worst song, I didn't pick one, but I guess I just thought of it. It's Maika from Nogizaga. Yeah, even though Robin picked it as his first, like Robin and I, we have a lot of the same people that we like, but I guess when it comes to songs, I don't like that song. It annoys me. Whenever it comes on, I have to skip it. I like all the other songs. So yeah, Maika. And it's by Shiraishi Mai too. Dang. So yeah, it's just worst song right now. So 48.
Eight one.
Dang, I don't listen to any bad songs. I just skip it. What was their bad 48 song? I know everyone says shoot sign.
Bad 48 song.
Everyone says shoot sign.
Well,
I don't like
well,
shoot signs like kind of middle for me.
Oh,
So
Shoot
48.
Sign grew on me. I didn't like it at first, but after hearing it in Tofu Pro Wrestling, it grew on me more and more.
Mhm. It's kind of middle for me. But what is a bad 48 song that I don't listen to?
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
maybe I can help because I know what mine is.
Okay, you can go.
For me, what I picked as the worst song was from the Junkin single that came out this year. Because, you know, as we know, the Junkin tournament was just kind of this year. So the single was kind of like, and personally, this song of the songs that are in that single
Oh shit.
is my least favorite.
Now I know
And
what my
that's
first song is.
Yagura Fuko and Murase Sae's duet. Abata up I need to hold on. Abata mo ekubo mo fuku wa uchi.
I don't remember how it goes.
Exactly! That's how bad it was. It was so forgettable.
Yeah. I
Like,
only remember. Yeah.
I can't even try to hum the tune because I don't even remember remotely how it goes.
Shoot, how does it go? I don't know.
All
I didn't listen to it, so.
all that I remember from the music video wise, was just Fuko in a bathtub eating ice cream. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
It's like, it was weird. It was odd. It just, like, it didn't stick out to me. It was so forgettable. And I mean, the other songs were okay. Like, Tenshi wa Doko ni Iru was okay. Shirai Kotono Panda Girls song was cute. It was cute. Personally, my favorite from that entire single was Bokutachi no GQ by Tempura no Kiss. Miho, Rie, Shizuka, they were all great. But like, just Fuko, Sae. I mean, I know that Fuko is graduating and leaving the entertainment world, but I don't know if that's how she wants to be remembered as. I don't think that's how she wants to go out with.
Well, she did get to center one of their B-side songs.
True.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. It was a better song. A better way to go.
But yeah, I picked that as my worst song, just for how forgettable it was.
Yeah. I think for mine, worst 48 song is probably the Dance Senbatsu one.
What? What?
I
Wait
did not
a
like
what?
it.
Time out, what?
I do not like it. It was like I can't listen to this. I can watch the MV. I like the dances.
Wait a minute. Which one are you talking about? Which one?
The red and white background. They're all yeah.
Wow.
I can't no, I can't listen to that. It's a dance. I like dance songs, but not that dance song.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of a shocker to me.
Different tastes in music.
I guess so. To each their own, you know?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know.
Agree to disagree?
Yeah. It's like that MV was also really blinding. Really blinding to watch, but I like the dances. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll go.
Okay.
I'll do this really fast. 46 wise, I believe. My phone. I'm sorry, Ruka.
That's all right. That's all right.
I just didn't like the sound of it at all or anything. I'll just do that really fast. Even though Kayaki and Nogi have been countless great songs, can't get into that song.
All right.
Now, 48, where I will go on a tangent right now because this year, I would have to say would be the worst year for AKB in general. Terrible. The worst song that I would have to say is, which I was really surprised when we did like the Discord. We said our top songs. Oh my god. What in the hell was that?
You don't like it?
No, it is terrible.
What song was it?
Shoot Sign.
Okay, Shoot Sign.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like it.
Horrendous. Then to me, #Sukinanda and Juichigatsu, they're average. But this year, AKB is absolutely horrendous this year. Really sad.
Shoot Sign.
I mean, Shoot Sign and Negai Goto, like I was saying, Onieyez. But like, their B-sides were better than the main singles. That is really sad when your B-sides are better than your main singles.
Somehow you're adding me so late.
And just like, that's fine, Mike. But as I feel like me and Derek can connect somewhat because we somewhat think like, but just like him, I believe he said he's been in the fandom for 6 years. But just like he said, this is not the AKB that I love. And grew up with.
That's true.
They used to have hit song, hit song, and hit song with good B-sides too. But this year was absolute crap.
Hashtag Sukinanda.
Looking forward to next year, and hopefully this doesn't happen again. Negai Goto is just so bad. So is Shoot Sign. Every single time I'm at work, I hear him just instant skips. Like, I do not even want to even come close to it.
Shoot. I forgot what year I started.
Like,
I started them around like early 2012.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I started before Heavy Rotation.
I started way before.
I first got in the group, Flying Get was...
Shoot.
So I've been around since
Oh.
2011. It's
It was in the group from K2.
AKB to be back.
Shoot.
Other groups destroyed AKB. Cheer.
That's surprisingly very true.
Even though I do not like HKT had a better year.
HKT did have a better year. I'm just saying.
Who had an amazing second single.
SK48 had a lot of
I know,
had
a
a very
great single.
eventful year.
Ingai ni Mango.
Even with all
Great
the
year
graduations,
with their album and single.
SKT had a better year. I think the only downside is all of the graduations. Not that
AKB has hopefully done something with this group shuffle, and hopefully we'll get that AKB only single. Just why? Why did these two songs have to be made? Negai Goto and Shoot Sign.
Because the school was shutting down.
I like Negai Goto more than Shoot-Sign, okay. Just because my own shaper and my, yeah.
And the songs,
Well,
both those
because
songs to next.
there was like 32 members.
And even though
Even
it was a
then-
double center with Jirina and
Sakura.
Sakura got upset because she wasn't even interviewed and she was center.
Just like 48's talk said, Shoot Sign never even gets played anymore.
Yeah.
To be fair, the only time I ever even heard Shoot Sign was for Tofu Pro Wrestling, because it was the opening theme.
And the only thing that I would have to say that even remotely was okay for Negai Goto was the choreography, and that was the only thing.
The only
And I
reason
still
why I like the
hate
song
Yeah.
is it's just me.
AKB, do not do stupid songs next year. Please make your main singles A-sides be better than your B-sides. Was like I said.
Yeah. Yeah, they should leave like.
Can I be honest? I know you're going on a tangent, but like, honestly, I liked Negai Goto. I didn't think it was like the best thing ever. Like, it doesn't come close to anything like their previous hits, like Heavy Rotation. But I thought it was okay.
I guess they were trying to look
Not
for
even-
a new song to replace the ones that they kept on saying for like years now. Sakura no Hachibi or something.
These past 2 years at AKB, it's been really sad because
Yeah.
that I really actually liked was Love Trip.
Yeah, I love
Okatachi.
Love Trip was awesome.
2 songs within like 2-3 years. Like, come on. Please. Team.
I think also one reason I liked Love Trip as well was because of the beat.
Prayers for 2018 doesn't mess anything up.
Agreed.
Love Trip.
Ending tangent there.
The undergo
Alright.
song.
Alright, deep breath. Let's get all the jitters out. Shake it out, shake it out.
Mike, do you want to announce all your stuff?
I started off against Kiwi Malibara.
We are very sorry we didn't see your comments.
Nah, it's alright. I had to kick out just watching.
Oh, okay.
Freeze laggy and skipping. So
Yeah,
my bad.
It was pretty nice.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Dear.
let's get to the grand finale, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Dun, dun,
It just
dun.
sounds like a wrestling match now for some reason.
Yeah, pretty much. The best song of the year.
Best song.
If it's okay to go first, and this might be a bit biased considering my personal decision, I think my best song of the year is still on.
Bias. Just
So
be
it's
biased.
really biased. But I don't know. Everything about it, the song, the choreography, the performance, just blew me away compared to like anything really could do. Because second would be influenza, but yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
Do you want to go, Onieyez? Do you want to go, Ruka? Do you want me to go?
I could go first again.
Well, since you just went on a tangent, I think you should go last.
I could go first. Mine's pretty easy. Best song. 46 group. Where is it? Oh, I'm gonna be biased and say Another Ghost by
Oh.
Michino Nanase. I like that song. When I look at my iTunes thing, it's like
Uh,
over 1,000 plays. Whoa. I listen to him so much. I just like it. It's like the beginning. It's like, baby, baby, take me away from the darkness. And the song plays. Oh, I love it. Yep. And then 48. Oh, I wrote Shiroma Miru's solo for their album.
Oh.
I really like that too. Yeah, I listened to it like 800 times. So that's all for me.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's pretty much two B-side songs. Yeah.
All right. I actually had several candidates because there were so many songs that came out this year that I absolutely love.
It's pretty hard to choose.
I'm talking like several. So, let me count. Hold on. I chose 8. I had like 8
Really?
different songs
Yeah,
that I could not choose between.
Yeah, it was pretty hard. For me, it was like I listened to Kia's Fukuan pretty much every day when I drive to work. So I like all those songs.
I obvious, so that's not.
So I'm just gonna go from top to bottom what I thought were the best.
Go ahead.
So get ready. We're gonna have a mini A list. My top 8 best songs of the year for 48/46 group.
laying back in the chair.
Number 8, Bokutachi no Chikyu by Tempura no Kiss. Again, I thought it was the best song of the Jonken single, and that's really saying something.
No, I am a Pocha of shape. Oh, not really. I like Pocha.
Number 7, Influencer. This was a really catchy song for the 46 group. Really catchy dance.
I have that CD too.
And plus, one of the performances I remember from it most was when Himura was in it, which was great.
Steve lasted so long.
Oh, I remember that performance. That's why.
Number 6, Get You, Sachihara Rino and Morning Musume collaboration.
I didn't see that.
Oh, it was
This is
awesome.
their album
Yeah.
song.
I haven't
Number
listened.
5, Igai ni Mango. I listened to this song so much since it came out. And again, it was the first one with a new center with Obata Yuna. So proud of her.
Yeah.
Just think, she's gonna be sent to Western.
Number 4, Coin Toss, Nana Okada solo.
I think
Nana
Okay.
slayed in this song.
it was on
And this
AKB
was
show,
like-
right? Was it on AKB show?
This was her solo song from their album Thumbnail, which released this year.
I think
He's asking if they did on an AKB show.
I think
I
she
don't think
did.
they have, which they need to. They need to.
Okay, I haven't heard it then. I guess
Number 3, 世界はどこまで青空なのか. I just instantly fell in love with this song when I watched the music video. It's great.
Didn't.
It's a really good melody. And plus I love the whoa 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 part where they have the part. That part was great. Whoa 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 whoa. Number 2, which I consider the best for the 46 group. This should come as no surprise. Fukyo wa On.
Dun, dun,
This
dun,
song
dun,
was
dun.
everywhere. And again, we talked about it in our top Keyakizaka songs list. This is probably the best song that Keyakizaka has ever done.
Yep.
I think it's like during the lot members as well. That song.
It's like, get mad, put that song on. Road rage, put that song on.
And number 1, my absolute favorite, and what I consider to be the best song this year is...
Shoot sign?
No! Joker! Joker! Yamamoto Sayaka solo! Her second solo album.
I love Steiner's solo albums, by the way. His thing.
Yeah.
Guys,
Like
I
all the-
love this song. It's
All the
great.
posters on the wall.
Yeah, Silence, you did a lot this year.
Yamamoto
Yeah.
Sayaka, last year when she released her first solo album, and then she did her first national solo tour, that was the start to an incredible career.
Yeah.
And Joker was just as good, if not better, than her first album. Like, the entire album is great, but Joker is just the best song. Like, I love listening to it. I always sing it. I love the music video. And Sayaka's voice is just flawless. I love hearing it live. There's so much about this. It's great. There's just nothing bad about it.
And I'll add on to that. I know I didn't talk. It was Sayaka's second album this year at all. But I own it, and it's amazing.
Like a physical copy?
Yeah.
Cool. I have it downloaded from iTunes, so I mean that's another cool thing. Both of her albums are on iTunes.
But like,
Well, that's nice.
album is just like this album, but then when album there was not a song I did that second album.
All of those songs are
I meant
great.
that I did not hate. They are amazing. All of them are just fantastic.
Just applaud Yamamoto Sayaka for being awesome.
Okay. I guess best song of the
Alright,
year.
let's do it.
It's the most obvious choice. It's obviously Fukiwon.
Yes, Steve.
No question about it. Number 2, it would have been Eccentric.
Yep.
Because Fukiwon,
I
like I said in my top 10 Hyakizaka videos, that also ranked number 1.
ranked it like
So hype. It is so the tension that you get from this song builds you up in excitement. It gets you really hyped. The live performance that they showed on Keyaki de Kakanai, that was my favorite performance of Fukiwon because the atmosphere of that performance was really amazing. Released that concert on Blu-ray because I will try to probably import it. In general, it's amazing. But Fukiwon, the lyrics are amazing, and it is probably my ever within 48, 46.
Yeah.
Me and Derek, I feel like we feel like the same. Like we can understand each other. But whatever Derek says, I usually agree with, and it's kind of like I understand what he's saying. I blasted it at work. I blasted it in the car. Like I said, stairs the one time while I was driving because I was just jamming to it in my car, just blasting it. And like eccentric, I listen to these songs every single day, and they never get old. Now, for the 48 group side, NGTs, and then I'll tie it with just below with Igani Mango. Single, without a doubt, best in 48. Because everything about it, the music video was amazing. The song is amazing. I'm ending it on a happy note here.
Yeah.
Songs. Anything to add, Mike?
He's just singing. Yeah.
This awards.
Yay. Woo! Yeah.
Oh wait, this one didn't turn on.
Woo! All right.
So, and I'd like to thank Onieyez here for joining us. Because I was also in a video that he did shoot like within this week, where we talk about photo cards. And also, thank you for the backup recording, Onieyez, because I think we're gonna need that really bad. And then Mike, I know you joined at the end, and I'm sorry that we ignored you.
No, it's alright.
Look forward to more videos.
Get 2018
I'll be doing a
people.
live stream within the live stream, hopefully, if depending this thing I work that day, and my friends are going to be over for New Year's, and I might be drunk.
Drunk stream.
So I probably can't do it. So I can't where I do the AKB sort to do the members. Really, well, it's going to be so look forward to that.
Leave a comment, like, subscribe.
Ooh.
And we'll see you
subscribe.
next year. Happy New Year early.
AKB does a bit better year.
There's time for Kohaku tomorrow, by the way.
Kohaku. Kohaku.
See you guys.
Woo!
It's
See ya!
10 minutes.
Video, guys.
Stop recording.